So I had an eye stroke. Hi everyone, I'm Kayleigh and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I haven't uploaded a video for a while now and there's a reason for that. And I thought I would share it with you today and let you know what's been going on. So I've been dealing with a bit of a health issue and I thought I would make a video about it just to raise some awareness, and also if anyone else is going through something similar then maybe you can comment below or it might help you. Also, I want to say, obviously I'm not a doctor or anything, and if you have any medical things or everything, this is just my experience from what's been happening, and obviously go to a doctor's or hospital. It's been a few weeks of stress and stuff going on, so yeah. So a few months ago I woke up and I had a bit of a blurry eye, and it wasn't too bad to begin with, and I didn't know why. I just thought there was like a sty or something like that on my eye that was making it blurry. And then about a couple of weeks ago my eye started to get more blurry and I got super bad migraines, and I knew that something was wrong because it was super blurry. I'll try and show you kind of what my vision is like at the minute in my left eye because I still haven't had it fixed. So at the minute my left eye, my right eye is fine, I can see normal, but my left eye is super blurry and there's black dots, and it varies depending on the time of day and stuff, but this is what my eye, I can see from, like, if I close my eye I can't really see anything at the minute. So I decided to go to the doctors after my eye started to get worse. They referred me to the eye clinic hospital, so I had to wait for them to call back, and they were super quick actually at calling back. They called back the next day and I had an appointment the day after that, so this was all super quick because the doctor didn't know what was wrong, obviously because they had to do scans and everything behind my eye. So the next day I went to the emergency eye clinic at the hospital and I had to wait for about, I was there for 2 or 3 hours waiting because apparently lots of people have emergency eye problems. So when the doctor saw me, he looked into the back of my eye and I explained everything that was going wrong or going on with my eye, and he explained it all, and he thought at first that I was just short-sighted in that eye, like suddenly, but which didn't really make sense. And then he looked into the back of my eye, so he said I had something called a CRVO, which is a central retinal vein occlusion, which is basically like an eye stroke blood clot in your eye, and it's in the main vein of your eye. So yeah, it basically stops the blood flow to your eye and is like a blood clot. So the back of my eye is, it's a bit sad at the moment. So the doctor was super surprised because he said it usually happens to people over 65. So that's another reason I thought I would make this video. So if you're younger and possibly are going through something similar, then maybe this could help. And I've also had a few tests done. I've checked my blood pressure, I had to have my blood tests all done when I was at the hospital, which is tricky for me because they can never find my blood, and it took like 3 attempts just to get enough blood for the things. But my blood work has all come back good and my blood pressure's okay, and yeah. But yeah, and at the hospital there was a few different things that I had to go through, but one of the things, they did a picture of the back of my eye, I think it's called an OCT scan, and that showed that I had the blood clots as well. I had a few scans and pictures taken of the back of my eye. This eye is all good. This is a well-behaved eye. This eye it's not behaving. But this one has edema at the back of the eye, which is caused by the blood clot, I believe. Again, I'm not a doctor, but this is what I've suddenly had a crash course on CRVOs, and what I know is basically making it super swollen and fluid built up. The back of my eye is what is making it super blurry. When I was at the hospital, they basically said all of this information to me about the CRVO, the edema, and what I can hopefully do about it. The treatment for the CRVO, which hopefully is going to help, is eye injections. I'm booked in for my first one next week, which I'm gonna, hopefully I'll tell you how it goes, and I'm really hope that it starts to help. What you have to do for the eye injections to begin with, well for me anyway, is I have one booked for next week, and then after that I have another one in 5 weeks, and then another one 5 weeks after that, and then they review it and see how often you have to have them. Obviously I'll upload a video for an update and how my eyesight is doing when I've had that done, and can spread my knowledge from my experience of how it's helped. Apprehensive for that, but having my migraines and not being able to see out of this eye is super annoying, especially when I work on the computer so much for work. I just wanted to make this video for a little update and to let you know where I've been, and to spread some awareness about what, if someone else is going through this, then yeah, comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and comment and like it and that kind of thing. By the way, if you're new here, I have a small business and I make enamel pins, that kind of thing mainly. So if you want to check out my shop and products, then I'll leave all the links down below. And say hello to Millie. She's always featuring in my videos if you want to see her. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I will keep you updated on my eye. And happy Halloween. It's nearly Halloween. Goodbye.